I have some people joining the Discord as well. I don't know if
Sure.
you can open that one too. But when you talk, I think two of the mics has to be muted. Otherwise, there's going to be an echo.
Do I need both of the StreamYards open at the same time?
That's probably needed because the YouTube and Instagram are separate.
Gotcha. All right, let me see if I can separate these. No, that didn't work. All right, but I think we're good.
Sounds good. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I've just been a busy week.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Q4.
Ever since I came back from New York, it has been a lot of thinking, a lot of inspiration from the event I went to.
Awesome. How was it?
It was really good. I think you should set up your, whatever program you're selling on WAP as well, because they have like awesome 3K challenge. If you like sell 3K of courses or whatever subscription you're selling for like in the first 30 days, they will invite you to New York, and they will put your business on the billboard.
I think I saw something about it. I need to get more into it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really cool, and they're really making something like a marketplace that's worth getting into. To be honest, I still have my WAP on there, my CometLeads on there, and so far so good. The integrations and everything. They even manage your Discord, like automatic removal and memberships and all that. Is pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really need to sort out my coaching thing.
Yeah. Gotcha. So we have some people joining. If you don't mind, could you join the Discord group chat as well? It's in a group coaching. Yeah. No. There we go. All right, great. We have a decent amount of people joining on the Discord, so we can probably get started now. So Noah, would you mind introduce yourself and where have you been selling and what kind of business model do you have?
Sure. So, hello everyone. I'm new to this community.
Sorry, I think you got to mute one of the mics, the Instagram and the YouTube mics when you're talking to Discord. Sorry. Yeah, that's great. That sounds great. So that's interesting. So you got into selling. You can unmute your mics now, I think. So you got into selling funeral accessories. I've actually never heard anyone do that. How was the market like for that specific niche on Amazon when you start selling? That's awesome. Like just as I thought, uh, nothing could be sold. But that's you wouldn't even know like that's something that could sell so well and make so much money on Amazon.
There's a category for everything, man. I think Bible sales I saw are up like 20 or 30% in the last month on Amazon. So if any of you entrepreneurs, there's literally a market for everything.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. So now you're saying you're trying to get into an OA. Is that just on Walmart or is that something on like Amazon as well?
I do OA just for Walmart. I don't Amazon.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, so basically, when you start doing like wholesale and brand direct, you sort of just primarily just doing that. You don't need to add any other OA products because it's like more risky when you're working with like distributors and then brand directs. You get brand invoices. That's usually the safest for selling on Amazon. Amazon loves when you work directly with authorized distributors or with the brand directly. And as I think as we were talking a little bit before, that you were telling me that you do the drop shipping model on Amazon. Could you explain to everybody here like how does it actually work? So with high ASP products, do you get a lot of returns? How do you manage that? I see. So, and how do you speak to your supplier to get them to accept your returns? Because with Amazon, usually it's like um, they don't want to deal with e-commerce returns. You said okay, so with the returns, do they do like inspections for you to check if it's like in good condition so you can resell it again, or they don't do any of that at all? Gosh, so you get an order, you send to your supplier ship it directly to the customer, and you just take a profit, and I think it's the profit split between your supplier and you. That's a really interesting model. I don't believe a lot of people doing that because they generally be really scared about doing dropshipping or just mishearing the dropshipping could get banned on Amazon. That's nice. So, what would you say your margins like in the past, like say 30 days for your dropshipping model business on Amazon? When you say margin, is that profit margin or ROI? Wow, that's actually extremely high for most of the wholesale, but they still sell, right? Damn. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of items there. Yeah, so it's a really good thing. So you don't even pay like the storage fees with Amazon. Yeah, for sure. For FBA, is like probably only ship one item, SPD, and that's it, and that's cost a lot of money to ship it even. So would you say like actually two questions following that is like would you say FedEx is the best for shipping oversized or heavy items? And two is that what do you have to qualify to get lower rates for shipping? I think that's a great tip for like a lot of people here because a lot of people here do like OA in Q4 and a lot of them do FBM. And sometimes the rates are just absolutely terrible from Amazon. The buy shipping can cost anywhere between like $4 to $10 for like smaller items, depending where it's being shipped to. So it's like in your experience, if you're using your own shipping account with negotiated rates, you tend to see lower rates than even from Amazon partner carrier. That's awesome because I think most people are shipping less than 15 pounds anyways. $11 from Jersey to California in 2 days. That's incredible. Like in Amazon, I think that yeah, you make money on the shipping charge as well. Um, then, but for Amazon, like like 2 day shipping could be like anywhere between $24 to like $30 just by shipping, and now including the prep fee and all that. And even with 2 days, I think recently due to holiday delays, I've experienced some delays even with 2-day shipping that arrived in 3 days. So basically, you just sign up for like account and talk to a rep. But obviously, do you have to ship something like first to show them like a record, or you don't need to? Yeah, that's solid, bro. That's a great tip. Honestly, I think a lot of people could use that here. I have the misconception that I thought FedEx is the most expensive in general because from just gotcha. So yeah, about the vehicle, I think they offer like a cashback on buy shipping. I think that's one of the main reasons people use them. What do you think about this software? Is it like good? Yeah, for sure. I remember like when I first saw them, it's like 5% as well. But that you said uh you also sell on Target. So how many marketplaces you're selling right now? It's good for the information for people right here. It's like they need to diversify their assets. Yeah, that's really solid tip, guys. When you're trying to transition to wholesale, one of the biggest thing, like if you want to get brand direct accounts, is to try to offer them value. You can do like create listings. That's pretty normal, like creating the digital real estate for them. Like Noah said, you're trying to get them more exposure in order to get more sales. Getting more sales is more value add to them. You can run them PPCs, getting more exposure. create them new listings, bundles, variations. It's all value add. And also, like Noah said, you can put them on multiple marketplaces to get more exposure as well. So, like I said earlier, guys, you guys are all currently selling on Amazon. I don't know if any of you guys is currently selling on Walmart, but Walmart is currently a great opportunity to get into. Noah, can you kind of talk about how to get into like Walmart? What do you need to get into it? Yeah, make sure you can drop that link of the YouTube videos in all the chats here, so you can go check it out. Because I personally sell on Walmart as well, and I basically use the same inventory that I sent to Amazon. I sell on Walmart. There's sometimes I use the MCF of Amazon and ship to Walmart, but I heard there's could be some issues. Have you heard anything like that? Noah? Gotcha. Yeah, but you can, like Amazon, you can do FBM on Walmart, and I think currently the Walmart fee structure is a lot more competitive than Amazon. Would you say you had a similar experience? Gotcha. Well, right now I basically just sell the same thing, but I heard there's like other software that you can use, such as the Martyr, they call the Solar Amp for Walmart, and Data Spark, which is Keepa for Walmart. So, in your experience, like, do you use those softwares? How how has them helped you to in terms of like sourcing and finding products for Walmart? So what do you use in terms of like seeing sales data for Walmart? Gotcha. Okay, so let's say for anybody in here who wants to get into Walmart, they go watch a video and sign up for an account. Um, First thing is the grounds for getting their account approved. The most I hear is the business has to be 6 months old. Is that true, or that there are some other cases, maybe some exception? Because I think like if your account is not approved, you can't even appeal it. That's just that. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's kind of the same thing I tell to the community member here. If you want to get into Walmart, it's best you have a business that have some history already, either selling on Amazon or selling on other platforms. Um, but you can't really sell on Walmart without a business. Yeah. So in terms of like, I want to go back to a little bit to the diversification of the assets. Since Amazon's implementing a ton of policies, uh, either restricting brands or getting sellers kicked off or getting them suspended, it can happen all of a sudden. And I know Amazon is a big space that people flood into because that's where the volume is. But I think that's a also a misconception. So Noah, could you kind of explain to that in Walmart, where's the volume at, and why should people diversify their inventory in there? Yeah, yeah, I definitely can agree to that. Before I started selling on Walmart, that's my misconception about things get about 10% of Amazon volume. That's just that. But after I start like just putting my inventory on the sold on Walmart, sold on Amazon, and same thing on Walmart, they start even some of the listing has no reviews. I have to manually create some of the listings. They don't exist, and they still sell. They still are selling pretty good margins since seller fulfilled and some of the fees are lower. One of the things I kind of want to bring up is like um, in Walmart, I think there's like a small and light program, just as Amazon had when before they shut it down. So anything under $15 have a lower referral fees, and I think 8% usually is like. Yeah, got you. So it's like somewhat similar, but it's not really a whole program out there. Got you. So let's say in that case of an idea, say if the listing doesn't even exist on Walmart, you create it, and can you list it under the grocery category, or do they automatically assign it to the category they think it is? Yeah, for sure. Even when the reps sent me up on the Walmart account, they were like they're just trying to copy everything that Amazon does. Maybe a little slow, but they're catching up. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about the Walmart is that they don't have the same account health system as Amazon. It's they tell you if you can't list something, when you list it in your catalog, it will tell you there's an error. It will tell you it's prohibited or there's compliance issues that you have to delete it, something like that. For as for Amazon, they will hit your account health, possibly suspend you till you fix it. Yeah, that's pretty good. In terms of like communication wise, I think Walmart is definitely doing a little bit better job than Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like that's kind of the things we teach in this Discord is that we really focus on a lot about Amazon account health, keeping their account live is their livelihood. Uh, the same practice, you can use the same organization skills and same templates, same tips across the board to other marketplaces. Be, it doesn't really matter if they're not like currently heavily catching actually catching you on Walmart, but still do it right so your business can succeed in the long run. As soon as they catch up to you, you might be cooked if you are not organized. Yes, thank you for that. Is there anybody have any other questions? Feel free to ask. If not, I have some other questions. So, what would you say? Is it a good? There's a good chance to wholesale on Walmart, just as you can do the same with um, Amazon. So, for WFS, can they receive truckloads and pallets? That's interesting. I'm actually in the White Glove program, and I can tell I'm in the White Glove program. I think I can tell you the qualification is basically you have to have a brand direct account, and that brand direct account you have to put them on a uh, what's it called? I'm gonna send you the name of that software later, but I used it to gain exposure to get access to sell the brand direct brand to other retailers, basically like a vitamin shop, like Target, like GNC. I used to be a authorized distributor for a very large brand, but they needed to get into the e-commerce space. They've just been selling on their own website for a very long time. But since I got the authorized distributor status, then Walmart actually reached out to me to sign me up with their white glove rep in terms of bringing that brand to Walmart. That's initially how I got into Walmart. Yeah, for real. They give you a rep and everything. Walk you through everything. Uh, it's pretty nice. You have one-on-one chat support, and usually you get that with Amazon if you're enrolled with the I think it's account health assurance. You get an account health rep. So I think you can pay 5K a month, but you can also just raise your account health score about 250 for like 6 months, then you get automatically enrolled. But like for normal people, like if they don't enroll in there, they probably need to pay for 5K. Just pay for like an inside agent to help you through everything. But that I heard that is an option, but I don't know how many people are using it. Gotcha. That's honestly pretty nice. So would you say like that's kind of a hack if you get to know any of the sales reps of a wholesale supplier, if it's like family friends or anything, you can pretty much just buy directly from them. Yeah, for real. Like if you say you're from like a different country, you can bring your own culture, cultural foods, supplies, or cosmetics into Amazon space. You can. It's easier for you to work with the brand directly than me going like to a say Nigerian distributor, and it's going to be really hard for me to land an account because I don't even know how to add value to them. But versus somebody else who's from the same ethnicity, it will be much easier to do that. If you let's say if you're working in a different industry like driving trucks, you could probably sell like truck parts, accessories, anything that goes into the truck, anything to do with like the machines, the oils, anything like that would be easier for you to talk to somebody in your niche than me going out and trying to find out what's being used in what parts. For real, like, and I think even with foreign brands, especially the foreign brands, is a lot easier to land than US brands. US brands are kind of like cutthroat. You already have master distributors, and it's hard for you to get into it if you don't have a lot of money or connections. But to bring in like a foreign brand, I experienced like bringing like Canadian brand for in pet supply space. They're just so much easier to work with. They're happy for you to just carry their product selling in the US marketplace. You're helping them and they're helping you, and it's just a lot easier. At least that's my experience. And there's a question in the chat here. How do you analyze listing on Walmart? That's pretty dope. One thing I want to quickly add in here is that a lot of people are kind of afraid to sell alongside with Walmart or Amazon the listing. That's actually, like you said, it's a good indicator the listing sells. Amazon usually doesn't sell on listing doesn't sell. Maybe sometimes it happens they just want to carry out the lower the price, make sure BSR drops and they start selling. But most of the times, if Amazon's not listing, don't be so afraid to hop in with them. if the listing shows it's 200 times bought last month, 1,000 times bought last month, Amazon's on it, you can probably sell it too. Gotcha. Recently, I heard there's like a strange buy box competition where Walmart matches eBay prices. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, that's really strange. I thought they were price match to like other retailers or even Amazon. Not sure why they did that. Gotcha. So, where did you get that kind of information? How do you know like so much about Walmart? That's awesome, bro. Um, I think are you the person building this software? Like you're building a tool? Is there any way you can share a little bit in secret on it or no? What is the purpose of that software then? Gotcha. I hope to see it soon. That could be really, really helpful. When is it launch? Gotcha. Yeah. Hopefully you can send me like a link or something. I'm definitely interested in that thing. Gotcha. And also, where can people find you? If you don't mind dropping your socials in all the chats because we're about to end this event. Gotcha. That's awesome. Thank you. That's another awesome point. You're basically creating digital real estate for yourself. That's something we can use to when you're working with brands and wholesale distributors. Just creating as much. You're good. For sure, that's an awesome tip as well. I'm starting to make a lot more content, so that's what I'm gonna focus on. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, it'll be great help because when you make content, some people like will actually comment on your stuff and tell you, you're maybe making a mistake. They're gonna tell you some tips that you never heard of, and it's a great way to network with people. When you put your face out there, people get to know you, who you are, and they will tend to trust you more if you're talking about what they're doing. That's kind of what I'm doing, especially when you give away some free game, free values, that kind of stuff. Usually let people trust you more. And especially with YouTube, people go to YouTube to find solutions, usually tutorials, education, free courses, all that are really good stuff to get connected with people in your space. All right, Noah, thank you for being here. If somebody have any last minute questions, all right, no problem. All right, no, thank you, Noah. That was an awesome information and tips. Of course, that's really good information. I loved it. So I hope you have a good night, man.